time.
Zone, and you search for 2 grade 3s. If you reveal them and you have no open circles, your only option is to ride both of them in the rest position. So if you ride bad end on top of bad end, the break ride activates, but since you're in the middle of resolving good end skill, the break ride effect goes on standby. And then if you ride Jessica, another bad end, or whatever your option for grade 3 that you're going to search out as well, rides on top of the second bad end, that break ride effect also goes on standby. And so now that you successfully completed good end skill, the 2 break ride effects that are on standby activate at the same time. So you choose your current Vanguard, which in this case here is Dudley Jessica, and then you get both instances of the break ride effect, which instead of plus 10,000 to the rest of your attackers, it now becomes plus 20,000 to all your attackers.
What's going on, guys? Proof here, and I'm bringing you a pretty important update on the double break ride combo that I brought in my last video. There was a bunch of questions that came up about it from the community, I guess community-wide, especially on the Reddit site, the Discord server that I'm a part of. There was questions surrounding it that needed to be answered, and I answered them to the best of my ability. But Lord Vanilla from Pojo and the Discord server reached out to Bushiroad to help out a brother. And this is what he put. My question is about the following ability, and he put Good End's ability. My Vanguard is Divine Hand, Good End Dragger, and I have 5 rear guards and I have 4 damage. I attack with Divine End or Divine Hand, Good End Dragger. At the end of the battle, my heart is Bad End Dragger. I pay the cost, put Good End Dragger to my G-Zone face up and search for 2 grade 3s. I have to choose one of them to call to open rear, but as I have no open rears, I'm unable to do this part, and I proceed to the next part of the ability. Now I ride the rest of the cards that I searched from the deck on top of my current Vanguard, which is Bad End Dragger. The rest in this scenario are the 2 cards I searched from my deck, as I was unable to call one of them to my field, but as I was unable to call both to my one to my field, excuse me. Both are written at the same time on Bad End Dragger. Both trigger the ability of Bad End Dragger, and according to 9.3.3 in the comprehensive rules, I choose one of them and move it to the soul and put the other as my new Vanguard. Now I resolve both instances of the ability of Bad End Dragger and choose my new Vanguard twice. Is the above scenario correct? Best regards, Lord Vanilla, which you can't see because of the bottom part is cut off. And Bushiroad wrote, Dear Sir and Madam, thank you very much for your email. With regards to your query, yes, that will be the case as conditions for the ability of Bad End Dragger are met. Please do not hesitate to contact us if you have other queries. So, in the last video, I mentioned if you do the skill of Good End on a full field, you ride each one separately. That's not the case. You put them together, you ride both of them at the same time, basically. And then by comprehensive rules 9.3.3, you basically pick one of them to put into the soul and you make the other one your current Vanguard. So what this means is you don't necessarily need to have a second Bad End Dragger come out of your deck in terms to satisfy the condition of break riding twice. It could be 2 Dudley Jessicas, it could be a Dudley Jessica and a Rising Nova, it could be 2 Juggernaut Maximums, it could be 2 Grateful Catapults, etc., etc. They don't necessarily have to be a Bad End Dragger if you don't want to. But what this does mean is that, yes, you get the double break ride effect off as long as you do not have an open rearguard circle at the time of you trying to resolve Good End Dragger's skill. So, basically I was part right, part wrong, just in terms of how to resolve the ability. But the important part is that you can still do it. And so, hope you guys enjoyed the last video and this update video, just in case there's any kind of questions surrounding the activation or resolution of the ability. Definitely leave me a like, comment, subscribe for more content, and until next time, guys, peace, be easy.